just want to remind everyone while I talk about the wildfires in LA and how badly they need our assistance, I want to remind all those people of Asheville, North Carolina. I want to remind those people of Maui. I want to remind those people of East Palestine. Because not providing a solid response to natural disasters is the hallmark of this administration. This lack of being able to take care of Americans when natural disasters strike, this is not a new thing. This has happened repeatedly under the Biden administration. The only reason you don't think about those other occurrences is because the media stopped talking about it. It wasn't like the government solved the problem and then we got to move on. No, it was the government ignored the problem and the media just went along with it. They had a chemical spill in East Palestine. The government didn't do a fucking thing. In fact, it took more than 2 years for the federal government to even show up. And then the wildfires in Maui. The government hasn't done a fucking thing. They haven't taken care of those people. They haven't helped those people. Everyone there that had their house burned down is still homeless. They still can't even return to the area. And the hurricanes throughout the southeast. Those of us in Florida, we're actually doing okay because our governor is good at his fucking job. But in states like North Carolina, you have cities like Asheville, which are still completely fucked. People cut off from the rest of the country. People struggling to get housing, food, water. That's still happening. And now we have the wildfires in LA, which are 100% the result of Democrat policies. These wildfires could have been prevented easily by just clearing the brush. Something that protected California from wildfires for decades. Do you think it's a coincidence that the first year since they stopped clearing the brush, you started having wildfires? And you've had more intense wildfires every single year since? And look, I have friends who have lost their home as a result of these wildfires. So I want them to get help. But I just wanted to point out that natural disasters happening and our government doing nothing to fucking help them, that's par for the course. That's who the Biden administration is. And if this is the most important natural disaster they respond to, well, then you know it's because that's where their donors live. And we all know they're not into protecting the American people, but I'm willing to bet they're going to rush to protect their rich friends.